regenerative medicine. So to regenerate what is lost. And the tool that is used is stem cells. And I'll be talking about stem cells in a while. This film basically now revolves around a boy who is a mild autistic with ADHD, who's about 12 to 13 years old. And he goes to a special school, has got all the rehabilitation that you all do, and mother very, very motivated. But in spite of all that, he has reached to a certain stage, which is good. But the focus right now is how to get the children into mainstream. So that's your focus and that's our focus too. And at our center we have a holistic therapy. It's not only about doing stem cells, but it's about doing stem cells with the child as a whole in mind. So we do occupational therapy, we do behavioral therapy, psychological counseling, speech therapy. So everything that a child needs, sensory integration and other things like that. So everything together, we find that the response after stem cell therapy to all these therapies becomes better and faster. That's what we have seen over a period of time. It is a slow process, but definitely faster than conventional. Because now here what we are doing is we are giving raw material to the brain so that it can use this raw material, and whatever therapy or whatever training that you are giving is adapted faster after stem cell therapy. That's what we are seeing. We have been working here for about 3.5 years, and for autism about 2 years. We have treated about 22 to 25 cases of varied types of autism. Very mild, very severe, hyperactive children to high level of mental retardation, some very mild. So different child response differently. By and large, we find that hyperactivity reduces, such that now we are able to make the child sit and whatever you want to train, you can train better. So they are more responsive to your training. Eye contact improving, overall attention span improves. And this is what you are trying to get them to do, right? So once you have this, then they become more trainable. And their cognition improves, their overall interaction with their peers, social interaction, understanding of relationships, decrease in odd behavior, self-stimulation decreases. So these are general changes that we see in these children. So can we start now? Yeah. So we will so this is in Hindi, and I'm hoping most of you follow Hindi to a certain extent.
जब भी भगवान के पास बैठती हूँ तो मैं रोना शुरू करती हूँ कि क्यों भगवान तूने मेरे बच्चे को ऐसा बनाया, क्यों उसको बाकी बच्चों की तरह नॉर्मल नहीं बनाया। समझ में नहीं आता कि इस बच्चे को किस तरह क्या क्या करने का क्या है, उसको कोई संभालेगा, खाने को देगा या नहीं देगा, पता नहीं चलता उसके बारे में। जो डॉक्टर ने बोला था हमने सब कर दिए, ऑपरेशन भी रोके भी दे रहे, उसको दवाइयाँ भी दे रहे, तो मैंने सोचा अभी तक इतना इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं हुआ जितना होना चाहिए था।
आज सुबह मैंने टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया में आर्टिकल पढ़ा, उसमें स्टेम सेल के बारे में लिखा हुआ था। अगर हम स्टेम सेल के बारे में कुछ करके देखते हैं और उसको फायदा हुआ तो अच्छा होगा।
नए ट्रीटमेंट से कुछ फर्क पड़ता है। हेलो आपको, ये मेरी बच्ची की फाइल है, मेरा बच्चा है शंकर और उसको ऑटिज्म डायग्नोस हो रहा है। डॉक्टर ने बताया कि ऑटिज्म क्या है और ऑटिज्म होने का कारण क्या है। ऑटिज्म से एक न्यूरो डेवलपमेंटल डिसऑर्डर है। न्यूरो डेवलपमेंटल मतलब जब बच्चे का जन्म होता है उस समय पे कभी ब्रेन बराबर डेवलप
Most recent follow-up is that recently about 2 or 3 weeks back this child come for a follow-up, and now his mother has removed him in special school because he's no longer really special, because he's almost like a normal child. Now if you see him, you will not find him to be anything different from children. So he's stopped abusing completely. So because he was going to the special school, mother found that the other children are abusing. So he's also, started. So he's actually, she's removed him and she's teaching him exams from home. Starting a computer education for him and planning to put him to now and and put him to school and maybe finally go on to a normal school. That's what our aim was, to get these children back to normal school and mainstream, and if we are able to achieve it in 1 out of 100 also, I think it's a big achievement. So it feels very, very satisfying. The post-operative care is negligible. It's negligible because there is no intervention. It's a very, very minimally invasive thing. We are not opening up anything. We are not. Only thing we have to take care of, the rehab has to be proper, the nutrition has to be proper. There is nothing really. Few breastfeed. No rest period at all. In fact, on the day 2, next day itself we start the rehabilitation. They are up on their feet. Only on the day of the therapy we make them lie, because they are procedural side effects like a lumbar puncture, which is the cost it's a 6-day treatment at our center. In different cases the cost differs, and for the cost differ, it ranges from free treatment to 20 lakhs. We at our center we have a cost of about 1,60,000 to 2,20,000 depending on the accommodation type. Otherwise the procedure, everything, treatment, everything is the same. So it will be about 1.6
injection of stem cell. One time we have to come back again.
At our center, other places people do once in every 15 days, but in our center we do once. We do have a follow-up of 3 to 6 months. See how the patient is progressing. Do imaging again, what is PET CT scan. See if there is any changes overall change, and if we think there is an improvement and there is more scope for improvement, then we will recommend the patient. So an autism should generally be enough. It's a developing protocol, so as of today, one initially and then depending on the
And the stem cells are taken from mother?
child himself. That's why it's autologous. Auto is your own body, your own embryology.
is it like, is there a time where the stem cells will not be there or it will be there?
No, as long as you are alive and your body is forming blood, the stem cells will be there.
So does it get like, keep increasing every time? You can check it every time.
Because it's like blood donation. You donate blood and more blood is formed in your body. It is formed exactly where we get the bone marrow from. It's in the bones. So that's where the blood is formed. And it's a factory, it keeps on multiplying. In fact, you remove more is formed there. So it gets replenished soon with this process. We have a protocol where we separate out the stem cell on the same day we inject it back. We are not going to store it or multiply it, or we let nature take its course. We put it around where it is required, and the way that we help it multiply is by rehabilitation, by exercise, from outside. But in fact, it has its own capacity to multiply, and we let it do in the environment that we have.
The stem cells taken from the bone marrow are much more specialized than the ones at embryo stage, right?
Yeah.
So, can everything be done, like whatever therapy, would it be much better, like if there are already procedures happening to save the umbilical cord?
See, caudal and embryonic are different. Umbilical cord, I would say in simple language, is a 0-day bone marrow. You understand? Embryonic and umbilical are two different things.
Okay.
Embryonic is when you take the stem cells from a 3 to 4-day embryo. That is when you have a test tube baby. Right? Outside these embryos are fertilized, and out of 10 or 12, 3 or 4 are put in the mother's womb. The rest, which are a waste, are used for research for deriving embryonic stem cells. This is still a research tool because it has a capacity to form tumors. That's why currently embryonic stem cells is not recommended for malignant practice. Umbilical cord stem cell, on the other hand, is a good option. If the child's own umbilical cord has been stored, then it is definitely a very good option. But if that is not so, then patient's own bone marrow is a good option. But if you have to use somebody else's umbilical cord, the complexity increases. Then it becomes allogenic or somebody else's, and the level of care that you have to take is different. So we are not going with that.
What age stem cells have we done?
We have done from 8 months to 79 years. So
Many other conditions
we are doing for neurological disorders only. We are focused on neuromuscular disorders, so like spinal cord injury, brain stroke, cerebral palsy, muscular disorders, Parkinson's. See, we follow a ethical principle known as rehabilitation, which states that it's a new treatment. It's unproven still, it's still not completely established. So a physician can use a treatment option if there are no other treatment options available. For Parkinson's, there are medications, number 1, to control it. Number 2, there is something known as a immunostimulation. So if all those options have been tried and it is not working, then Parkinson's can be tried. That is our thought. So pure Parkinson's per se, we have not done.
Coming back to autism,
Alzheimer's, dementia, we have done some results. We have done a few. Dementia is like not very good results. Depends on where you start. I didn't take blood pressure.
so just coming back to autism, is there any effect of this on the special abilities that the child has developed? I mean, like,
Does it improve?
I don't know, I mean, improve, decrease,
It hasn't decreased so far. Whether it is improved, we will need to check.
Ma'am, can you say therapy used in this?
No. See, you have to understand the basic logic behind using stem cell. It is to repair a damaged area. In slip disc, what happens is that the cartilage between the two bones is pushing ahead. So it has to be pulled back. That's the only way. You cannot get away from doing a surgery by using stem cells. It is not the be all and end all of it.
No, but the disc that has been slipped will not ever come back to the same place, right?
It is removed. That extra part is removed. Yeah, it is removed. The extra part is removed, and then the person is simply fine. See, if that slip disc has caused a damage to the nerve, and thereby the person has a neurodeficit by which he or she cannot substitute for stabilization.
There is anything use for paralysis or anything?
Yeah, that is
Yes.
brain stroke, hemiplegia, yes.
What about coma?
We are initially we were not giving patients in complete comatose condition with brain damage because primarily we believe in an integrated treatment, stem cell with rehabilitation, and in a comatose patient what rehab will you do? Of late we have started patients in semi-vegetative condition who are not responsive too much to even pain stimulus or have very little, and we have seen some improvement in terms of, it is not that person wakes up completely, it's not so, but response generally to surroundings, a little bit of awareness, oromotor function, those things improve. In fact, we did a very sad case of a very young female who had a postpartum hemorrhage in the brain. Around the time of her child's birth, she had severe hypertension. Fortunately, the child was removed by emergency medicine, but she went into a deep coma, and she came to us about 6 months after this happened. She was in, when you make her sit, she did not know anybody. She was extremely emotionally defined. She had a peg feed. Now, after 2 or 3 shots, some extent her tightness of spasticity has reduced. Some amount of awareness has come. Her peg is being removed. She's completely facing oral feed. So small changes start. So what this does is it starts initiates some sort of a repair. Basically, our body has some repair mechanism, and these stem cells help enhance that repair capacity. So we are just giving raw material for the brain to use to be able to improve that capacity. So coma, there is again this deep brain stimulation is there 50% of the time it works. But we are very confusing my senior started in April 2007, so we are about 5 years now. Started with spinal cord injury. It was initially started with spinal cord injury, and slowly we sort of multiple sclerosis, and then again we got into about 1,000.
So in that, how many are
About roughly in the different neurological disorders, roughly about 60 to 70% varies from distance to distance. Like in autism, very good, 90 to 90% of the children have some improvement. Muscular dystrophy again very good results. Not very good in motor neuron and multiple sclerosis. Somewhere in 50% spinal cord injury and cerebral palsy. So depending on the type of disorder, the age, how long back it was started, the problem. So a lot of factors will decide.
age?